Hello everyone, welcome back to Pabbly. In this video, we are going to learn how to create Trello cards on Shopify purchase. So I'm selling my products with an e-commerce store that is Shopify, and I'm managing all the tracking details of each of the order with the help of Trello. Now my objective is that as soon as a new order will be placed by a customer on my Shopify store, automatically a card should be created with that order details in my Trello account so that the team members could follow up with the order details. So how we are going to automate this entire process? For this, we will have to set up the connection between Shopify and Trello, and that we are going to do without any coding and programming skills, simply with the help of Pabbly Connect. So if you also want to learn this amazing automation step by step, for that you have to come towards my screen. Welcome to my screen everyone. So in this video, we are going to learn how to create Trello cards for Shopify orders. So here I am using Shopify as an e-commerce store to manage my retail business, and in order to track the fulfillment details of the order such as shipping status, packaging status and the delivery status, I am using Trello for my team members. So here I want that as soon as a new order will be placed by the customer on my Shopify store, automatically a systematic card should be created in new order list of my Trello account so that the team members could check the status of the order, and it will enable them to make the online deliveries and satisfy the customers. Alright, so here in order to automate this entire process, I will have to set up a connection between Shopify and Trello. And to build this connection, because they are not directly connected, I am going to use Pabbly Connect. So here we are on the home page of Pabbly Connect, where we can reach by tapping the URL pabbly.com/connect in our browser. After coming over here, we will find two options: sign in and sign up for free. So in case if you are already an existing user, just click on sign in to log into your account. But if you are a new user, you have to click on this sign up for free button. It is going to create a free new account for you just in 2 minutes. Also, when you will do that, you will be receiving 100 free tasks every month to explore this amazing software and to test multiple automations. Now, Pabbly Connect helps us to build connections between multiple work applications to automate all our repetitive tasks, that too without the requirement of any coding and programming skills. So as an existing user, currently I'm going to click on sign in. This is all app section where we can find all the products which are offered by Pabbly. To create this automation, we are going to use Pabbly Connect. So let's click on access now. And now it has taken us towards the dashboard of our Pabbly Connect account. So on the dashboard, you will find all of our workflows which we have created. And to save the same workflows, we can also create separate folders. As you can see, I have created multiple folders over here on my dashboard. Now to create a new workflow, we are going to click on this button, create workflow. As we have done that, you can see a dialog box is open in front of us. It is asking us to provide a name to the workflow. So here, according to the requirements, I am going to give the name Create Trello cards on Shopify purchase. After giving the name to my workflow, I'm going to select the folder. So you can see I have a list of folders over here in which I have created different kind of workflows. Now to save the workflow, I'm going to select this automations for team and task management, as I'm creating this automation between Shopify and Trello for managing all the tasks related to the purchase and the orders of the customers. Now I'm going to click on create, and as we have done that, you will see that a new screen is open in front of us. It contains a blank workflow which contains two extremely important windows. First is the trigger over here and the other is action. So we'll have to fill these windows, trigger and action. Now, before that, you have to understand what is trigger and action. So trigger and actions are the two main concepts, the principles, or we can say these are the building blocks on which the entire automation runs. Here the trigger says when this happens and the action says do this. That means the action is the response towards our trigger. So whatever we are going to select in our trigger is going to command the entire workflow, and the actions are going to follow that same command. Therefore, we can have only one trigger in any workflow, but we can add as many action steps as we want. Now let's suppose my objective is that whenever a customer is going to place a new order on Shopify, then automatically a card should be created in the particular list of Trello. So Shopify will be my trigger application over here and Trello will be action. When we are going to build a connection between these applications, we will clearly see that action is going to follow what the trigger commands. Because when the trigger happens, that means when the order is placed on Shopify store, then only the card for that order will be created in Trello, otherwise not. So after understanding the whole concept of trigger and action, let us quickly start creating our automation. To start with the workflow, first of all, we will go towards our trigger step and we will select our trigger application. So here our trigger application will be Shopify. Let's select that quickly. As we have done that, now we have to select the trigger event. Now what is trigger event? Trigger event is the event on the happening of which the workflow is going to trigger or it is going to start. You can see we have a list of events over here: new block entry, new abandoned cart checkouts, new cart, new checkout, new collection, new customer, etc. On the happening of whichever event you want to capture the response, you have to select that. Because our objective is that we want to create a Trello card for each and every order of Shopify. So new order will be our trigger event over here. Now we have to build a connection between Shopify and Pabbly Connect. To build that connection, you can see we have received a webhook URL. We are going to insert this webhook URL inside our Shopify account, and as we will do that, the connection will be built in such a way that whenever a new order will be placed in Shopify, instantly the response of that order will be captured with all the details inside Pabbly Connect. So what we are going to do, we will simply copy this webhook URL, as it is going to act as a bridge for transferring the data from Shopify towards Pabbly Connect for every new orders. And how we are going to insert it inside Shopify store, for that we have to follow the instructions given over here. So as we have copied the webhook URL, then I'm going to tell you exactly what you are supposed to do. So first of all, I will take you towards my Shopify account. You have to go towards your Shopify admin account. This is my admin account. After coming over here, you have to go towards the settings section from the left side. And over here you will find the option of notifications, which you have to select. Now here we have the option of webhook. So because we want to insert the webhook inside Shopify, here we have to go towards the webhook option, and we are going to click on this create webhook button to create and add a new webhook. Alright, first of all, to add a webhook, we have to enter the details. So here it is asking us which event. What is the event for which you are setting up the connection? My event will be related to new order, because I want that whenever a new order will be placed on my Shopify account, then I want to send the response towards Pabbly Connect, that too automatically with the help of webhook URL. So order creation will be my event over here. Alright, the format in which we want to receive the response will be JSON. Here in the URL field, we have to paste the webhook URL which we have copied from Pabbly Connect. And then what you are supposed to do, you have to select the webhook API version, which will be latest. Okay, in the similar manner, you also have to enter these details, and you will simply click on save to set up this webhook successfully. As you can see, the webhook is set up. Now we'll move back towards Pabbly Connect. It is showing waiting for webhook response over here. We have inserted the webhook inside Shopify. Now we are waiting for the response. How we are going to get this response? By doing a test submission. And how to do that test submission? By placing an order on our Shopify store. So I'm going to take you towards Shopify. These are all the products I'm selling. So I'm going to purchase one of these products. Let's say herbal face mask. So I'm going to open this particular product. I'm going to click on buy it now. And here I'm going to move towards the checkout page of this product. These are all the details. I will have to enter the details of the customer to place the order. So let's say the email of this customer is dummy65@pabblitudes.com. Then here we are going to enter the delivery address. So the country is already selected as India. We are going to enter the first name, let's say as dummy. Then the last name, let's say as customer. Alright, then I'm going to enter a random address as well. City, state is already selected, pin code. And here I'm going to select the shipping method, which is already selected as standard. And here I have entered the card details. Because I'm making a dummy payment, so I have entered some dummy details. Let's click on pay now. And you can see that the payment is made and the order is placed successfully. This is the order summary. So now as we have placed the order successfully, we'll go back towards Pabbly Connect. You can see that the response is already captured over here. So in the response, we have received all the details. Here we have received the main details, the name of the customer, their state, their country code, their pin code, alright, the shipping method as standard. Here we have the street address. When we'll scroll down more, here we have received the product which is being purchased. Then we have received the amount which is being paid by the customer, and here we have received the email and other details as well. This means that the connection between Shopify and Pabbly Connect is absolutely successful. And you can see we have received exactly the same details in this response which we have entered while placing the order. So after building the connection successfully between Shopify and Pabbly Connect, we are going to move forward because our objective is to create a Trello card for each of the Shopify order. So now we have to build the connection between Trello and Pabbly Connect. Let's move towards our action step, and we will select our action application as Trello. Let's select that quickly. Then we have to select the action event. Now what you want to perform, I want to create a card. So here I'm going to select create a card with markdown type description. Then here I will click on connect. And to build the connection, we have two options over here, add new connection and select existing connection. In case if you already have an existing connection, just go with that. But if you want to create a new connection, you have to go with add new connection as well. Now to add this new connection, you have to provide the username, API key and the token. How you're going to get these details? So to get the details, you have to follow the instructions given over here. Just go towards your Trello account, go towards developer key section and go towards power up admin portal. There you will find your API key and other details as well. So I'm going to directly click on this this hyperlink developer key, which is going to take me towards the developer API keys page. And when we'll scroll down here, we have the personal key. This is actually the API key which we require. Let's copy and paste it over here in the API key field. Then we want the username and the token. So we will have to generate the token manually. How we are going to do that? We'll scroll down. You will see the token option over here. So let's click on this hyperlink. And over here, first of all, it has taken us towards the server token page. And here we have the username. So let's copy this username, which is also required in Pabbly Connect to build the connection. Then we have to provide the token. So here we'll scroll down and we'll click on allow. As if we have done that, the token is ready. Let's copy this token. As we have provided the permission, the token is created and we have to paste the same token. Now let's click on save. And as we have done that, you can see that the connection between Trello and Pabbly Connect is built successfully. Now we have to add the card inside the specific board. So we have to select the board over here. The name of my board is, you can see, Shopify orders. Okay, so here I'm going to select the same board from the drop down. Shopify orders. All right, then you have to select the list, in which particular list of this board you want to create the card. I am creating the card for the orders which are being placed on Shopify, and I have the list new orders. So I want to add all the cards of the order in the list new orders. All right, so I will select the same list over here. Then you have to provide the name of the card, the description for the card, position, member ID, and etc. So here, what name you want to provide to your card? I want to create the cards with the name of the customer as well as the order ID. We are going to receive new order ID, unique order ID for each of the orders, and I want to create the cards in the unique way. So here I will use the same order ID which I am receiving for each of the order. Along with it, in order to identify the customer, I am going to use the name of the customer as well. So here what I am going to do, I have received all the details related to the Shopify orders in my previous step. So instead of entering the data manually, I will simply use that previous step over here. You can see this is my step. Here we have all the details. So first of all, I am going to search for the ID. Here we have the order number. So we'll simply select this order number. This is the order ID. And when we have mapped this order number, it has become dynamic. That means with each and every new response, automatically it is going to replace. So when I've mapped this order number, whenever a new order will be placed on my Shopify store by a new customer, automatically when the response will be captured, this order number is going to replace with a new number of that new order. And in this way, actually, we are going to automate the entire process. Now, apart from this, I'm going to use an underscore. And over here, I'm going to map the name of the customer as well. So I'm going to search for the name. And here we have the name. I have mapped that as well. So it has also become dynamic. Whatever details in the workflow we are going to map, those details will become dynamic and the data is going to automatically change. All right, then here if you want to provide the description, you can also enter it over here. I am going to create the description along with the details of the order which I have received, such as the name of the product, the amount which is paid by the customer. So in my description, I am going to enter the details of the order which we have received, such as the name of the product which is purchased, details of the customer such as their email, the amount which he has paid, and etc. Okay, so that the team members who are using this card in order to follow up for the order will get more detailed information regarding the card. So you can enter the description according to your requirements, according to your choice. I am going to start with the name of the product. So here I am going to enter product name. Here I am going to simply map the name of the product, herbal face mask. Then I am going to enter a comma. Then I am going to enter customer email, comma, and then here I am going to enter the amount. All right, so these are the details which I am going to enter in the description. Then it is asking us the position, so I am going to select top over here. If you have any member ID, you can enter it over here, label ID, start date, due date, or etc. I am going to ignore these fields because I am creating the card for the order related inquiries. All right, then I am going to click on save and send test request button, and as we have done that, you can see that the response is received. So in the response, first of all, you can see we have received the card ID on top. So this means that the card is successfully added in the particular board. So I am going to take you towards my Trello account, and you can see that a new card is added over here. When I'm going to open it, we have all the details. We have the description as well. This means that the connection is absolutely successful between Shopify and Trello. So now whenever an order will be placed in Shopify, automatically the card will be created in Trello. So once we have set up the connection, I'm going to try this workflow once again. I'm going to go back towards Shopify. I'm going to create another order over there for another product, let's say. And we will see that with all the new details, automatically the card will be created in Trello. So I'm going to go back towards Shopify store. I'm going to purchase this chair, let's say. And here I'm going to enter the details of the customer. Let's say this time the name of the customer is new customer. So the email is new@pabblytudes.com. Here we have the delivery. First name is, let's say, new. The last name is, let's say, customer. Then we have the address as well. And here I'm going to enter the card details. That will be another dummy card details. And I will make the order. Alright. So as we have done that, the order is placed successfully. We have the summary of the order with the amount. Now I'm going to take you back towards Trello to check whether automatically a card is created over there or not. And you can see that yes, without any manual efforts, within seconds the card is created with the order ID and a name of the customer. Here in the description you can see that automatically the details are changed. We have the new product name as chair. The customer email is also changed and the amount. This means that the connection is absolutely successful and also the workflow is running fine. So in order to manage your orders for your e-commerce store, you can also very easily create this amazing automation which is going to help to manage your team and increase the productivity, which is going to result in customer satisfaction and growth of business. So I hope this amazing automation is clear to you. Thank you for watching.
Not only these applications, but you can integrate multiple such applications without any coding or programming skills with the help of Pabbly Connect. Now, if you have any doubt, you can reach out to us at support@pabbly.com. If you want to ask any query, you can reach out to us at forum.pabbly.com. And if you have any pricing related issue, you can reach out to the website given over here. Now, if you find this video helpful, do not forget to share it with your friends. And also please like our video and subscribe our channel for more such amazing automations.